No,
to my
we're
microphone.
good. That's squeaky mic. All right, welcome.
That was the internet drop that you just heard. Matt struggled with it a little bit, but he got it out there. This is Matt and Tex Show.
My mouse was invisible. I couldn't see my mouse on my
Mice do that sometimes.
They run away and just find some cheese. This is Matt and Tex Show. I'm Matt.
I'm Tex.
And this is Heavy. Boom. Today is a special day for me. Not really. For society. Not really. Anyway, Saturday is Record Store Day.
I thought today was Record Store Day.
No, but I don't have a show on Saturday, so I'm playing my stuff today.
Oh.
Anyway, Saturday's Record Store Day. A day...
Upcoming Saturday or the past Saturday?
This Saturday.
Okay, Record Store Day.
This upcoming Saturday, 21st, maybe. But yes, it's this Saturday for sure. Go to your local record store, support them.
Support an old, outdated technology.
It's the 5th or 6th annual. Anyway, they just started it because...
They want to sell all the records they have that nobody really is buying.
Not necessarily vinyls, but CDs. Anyways, on Record Store Day, artists put out certain songs or actual special releases that you can only get at a record store to entice you to go into a record store and buy them.
Really?
Support, yeah.
Like what?
Well, we'll play some today.
Oh, will we? Okay. I didn't know that.
Yeah, so I mean, some will put vinyls and CDs, some will just put only CDs, some will just put only vinyls, some will do a combination of both. And
are there like special deals on these things, or do you just go in and say, "Hey, it's this day"? They're really like, "Oh, I didn't know." Well, have fun looking around.
No, I mean, I go to Dimples usually, but if you go to Dimples, there'd be big signs of like, "Oh, this is the area where the new stuff is at," and then there's probably some discounts on some other stuff, and yeah. So I'll be going there. I'll be playing some music today, exclusively for Record Store Day. I was actually planning on bringing my vinyls in.
You did bring them in.
I did actually, yeah. They're in a bag. Unfortunately, before I got here, I tried playing them on the turntables that I've never used and I've never seen anyone use. And
didn't when we were first going out, when he started shadowing,
man.
Yeah, the guy with the dog in here.
That was before a whole new setup with this whole new stuff.
Oh,
and I don't think they've set him up since. But much like everything else in the studio, it doesn't work.
Yeah. Well, we've got some new stuff, but
I got
turntables are old.
Yeah, I got some songs that you can only hear.
Vinyl quality?
No, they're not vinyl quality. I don't even know if these are good quality. These turntables look a little used. I should have just brought mine in.
That would work. That thing is
box and the amplifier. Yeah, whatever. So yeah, we'll just play unfortunately, the digital version.
Oh no, the new age, the future.
The future. I really want to do that. I was having fun. People were excited. One person was excited.
We'll see. Maybe we can get him working. Maybe we're doing something wrong.
Not today. We won't. Susie just has to. She said she has to rehook them up and stuff.
Oh, okay.
She's busy.
We will one day eventually.
One day I'll play a vinyl because I have all these vinyls at home.
Whoop.
Don't do that. That's how you ruin your vinyls. Don't go wiggle. Don't do that.
Matt, it's Vinyl Store Day on Saturday. You can get new ones.
Record store.
Vinyl store.
And you're right. We're gonna start it off with this. Excuse me.
Making a lot of noise here, Matt.
We're gonna start it off with this first song from Coldplay, which is releasing a special 7-inch, which is the smaller disc. There's the 12-inch and the 7-inch disc, which spins at if you look at a turntable.
Wait, are you talking about vinyls? Because I'm thinking of
Yes.
CDs. Like how do you get a bigger?
I'm sorry.
Okay.
So we're talking about vinyls. Okay. So a 12-inch has basically more area, so you can put more songs on it, right?
I thought they were all just the same size, and like CDs, you see the back and some of it's stained and the rest isn't used.
Nope. So a vinyl, I'm showing Tex a little pad here. This is a 12-inch vinyl.
All right.
So this will actually spin at 33 rotations per minute, and that's just the speed of the vinyl. And then you can get a smaller one, which would be 7 inches, probably about that big.
All right.
And then I'll actually spin a little faster at 44.
Okay.
What happened?
Your voice cracked. I was making fun of you.
I don't even know. But yeah, so this one is the 7-inch, the smaller version. Coldplay is releasing this special, just little vinyl.
Wait,
edition.
these are new manufactured? They're making new vinyls?
The vinyls I have here are some bands still like to put out vinyl, and I bought Bon Iver. Actually, I have a new one. The Black Keys put out vinyls. Coldplay's putting out the 7-inch vinyl with 2 songs on it. One song we'll be playing today, which is called UFO. It's a song that they've already released on a CD that just came out, but now they're releasing it on vinyl for vinyl fans out there.
You heard it here on the Matt and Tex Show. Vinyls are on life support.
Short song.
There was still like 20 seconds left on the song there, right?
There's a bit, but that bit is...
it's just the fading out.
And it's fading out, and it's just weird. It's like the introduction to the next song, which they didn't edit out.
iTunes did this weird thing where like the last 5 seconds of a song will now just melt with the next song. I don't know.
You can change that in the settings.
Oh, you can?
Yeah.
I don't explore these things. Okay, thanks for the update.
That was UFO from Coldplay, which will be releasing a new... they call them either 7-inch or 45 vinyl on Record Store Day. This Saturday...
Vinyl Store Day.
Go to your local Dimples.
Local Dimples. How many Dimples are there
Dimple
left?
Record. There's one in Roseville, which I go to. There's one in Citrus Heights, which I've gone to.
Are there any Tower
more.
Records left? Because I know
Tower
there was one in
Records,
Sacramento that was just
there was
gone.
one. Yeah, where you used to live.
I used to live right there.
It's gone now. Yeah, I don't. There's not that I know. There's another Tower. The Beat, which is downtown, which is a lot of vinyls.
I think I went down there once.
I haven't gone there, but I want to.
Mm-hmm. It was a shady place.
They have like a basement below, and they have like a lot of entries. But yeah, they have some Record Store Day exclusives. But yeah, I usually go to Dimple. Anyways,
I don't like the guy, the mascot. He's creepy.
What guy?
I've seen some Dimple record stores that have this just guy smiling, and it really creeped me out. But I'm sure it's Dimple.
I'm pretty sure there's no exclusive character for Dimple. I think the one in Roseville actually has Jack Nicklaus from The Shining, and it's him smiling. It's a weird, creepy smile.
It might have been that. I was little when I saw it, but it's burned in my memory, and it scared me a little bit.
I'm going to take you to Roseville and show you it so you just pee your pants or something.
All right.
Anyways, we'll go to this next one. This is from a band I really love, Minus the Bear. They're releasing another 7-inch or 45 with 2 exclusive songs that they've never released before.
Wow, that's nice. Only exclusively on vinyl?
Exclusively on... that I'm not sure if. I know it's exclusively at Record Store Day, but I would probably I'm probably going to buy the... And actually, most of the time nowadays, you can buy the vinyls and they'll come with a digital copy.
See, that would make it special if it was vinyl only. Super special.
Those
vinyls might actually be worth something. Those new ones. Because there are some older ones that are actually worth something, right?
Oh, yeah. Like I have... my parents have the Beatles, an album from the Beatles, the White Album.
Beatles.
It's poor condition, but...
have you played it? Does it work?
Yeah, it's pretty...
Poor condition as in the vinyl itself or the
vinyl itself, the booklet.
The music you can't hear.
You can hear it. It's pretty scratchy. They can be warped with heat and scratching. And the booklet itself is pretty torn apart and dirty, so it's not mint condition. So it probably wouldn't sell for much.
That's what that means. Whenever I heard mint condition, I thought it meant condition, and I had no idea what that meant. Mint, like it was just minted.
Didn't you see Super 8?
I missed like the first 8 minutes.
No, that's fine. One of the fat boy.
The fat boy.
He'd always say mint. That's mint, and that just means it was this hip term that I was hoping to catch on. I tried using it. I never did.
Yeah, of course it didn't.
Anyway, sorry. Back to this. Minus the Bear has this new song, "Your Private Sky." Sorry, Your Private Sky. I forgot what it's called. But this is that. Enjoy that exclusive. And Tex Show. Record Store Day.
On Saturday.
It's quiet. Don't worry, it's coming. That was Minus the Bear with Your Private Sky.
Way to know the song.
Hey, okay.
It's written right on your laptop, Matt.
Yeah, well, I can't. I put the screen dimmer on so I don't lose battery, so I can't really see it, and it's angled all weird. Cattywampus.
Don't know what that means.
And it's I don't.
Okay.
I'm not really sure what it means either. See, I actually think when I thought about that, I would have. We talked about this a while ago. If we use either,
sometimes
or neither, and neither, right?
I think I say neither.
Yeah.
You say what do you say?
I'd say both. Depends on the context.
Really?
And I can't tell you what context that is, but in my mind,
you can never just think about an example when you need it. But
like I would say neither of us, but then I said
neither of us.
I don't like cantaloupe either.
Neither of us like tomatoes either. There you go.
But then okay, yeah, it's whatever.
I was just
putting
them all together.
Though. You said tomatoes.
Yes, I was throwing all of them. You know, tomato, potato, either, Neither either.
Okay,
I was throwing it all together.
Neither
Neither of us like
Tex
tomatoes
is a word
either.
Playing, mother. Whoa. Exclusive news. Tex and I are going to see Brian Regan.
Yes, if you don't know
June 8th.
who Brian Regan is, he's a comedian.
Very funny comedian. We love him.
He's funny, and he's not like a lot of other comedians. A lot of other, I like George Lopez. I've seen Dane Cook, but I've seen both of them go down the same road, just sexual joke after sexual joke, and
after
swearing and swearing. And look, leave that. It's okay for the last like 10 minutes of your special, because usually they get like an hour-long special or so. But when you open with it, and it's nothing but that, and just dirty comedy and too much swearing, it just degrades. A lot of comedians go down this road.
And trust me, Tex likes to cuss.
A lot, yes, I do.
But yeah, I don't. Yeah, there is some comedy that's funny with curse words, but
absolutely,
you don't have to put every sentence with it.
And
Brian Regan does.
The worst thing I've heard him say is hell. I think that's the worst thing I've heard him say.
You might have said the A word once.
Maybe.
I can say ass.
Yeah, we can say ass on the air, right?
Just not the yeah, exactly.
Not the next part. Yeah, but that's it. And he doesn't do dirty jokes. He might say I don't recall.
Innuendos.
Yes, there you go. That's the word. He's done that before, but in his comedy is hilarious. He's like a facial expression kind of guy, and really
and a voice and
flings out his words, kind of like that. You know, just extends his words and makes them funny. He's a hilarious.
I would look him up on. Yeah, he's really, really, really funny.
If you have Netflix, 2 of his specials are on there. You can catch him on that.
Which one do you recommend?
I don't remember what they were called.
All right. Okay. All right. But yeah, that was just out of the blue. I just bought the tickets a couple minutes ago before the show, so I had to let you guys know.
We're gonna go.
He'll be at Napa, which is in the Bay Area, which I don't really want to go. They're more expensive actually because of the venue. Modesto, June 8th, which we're going to on Friday. And Visalia, my hometown. What, you don't even know what it's.
I've never. I don't think. I don't recall where I was born. If I was, because like
you don't know where you were born.
Antelope's a part of Sacramento, right?
Yes, Antelope actually is part of Sacramento County.
Yeah, see, but I couldn't. Is Visalia part of Sacramento?
Visalia is its own city.
Oh, okay, so not Sacramento. See, I just say I was born in Sacramento because I think I was. I don't know, and truthfully, it's not very important to me. But
you could say Sacramento. Visalia, yeah.
I say Sacramento. Yeah.
Visalia is it's its own city. Antelope, I don't believe is technically its own city. First off, it doesn't have its own city council.
Enclave of.
It's a community, the Antelope community.
Yeah, awful place.
I think it's part of North Island.
Represent the Dirty Lopes.
The Dirty Lopes are in the house.
People really call it that.
I love saying that.
The Dirty Lopes.
That's how I tell people whenever I'm at.
From the Dirty Lopes.
Oh, man.
That's
okay.
Funny.
We have music to play. And stories to talk about. This next song, actually, today is another special day for me.
Oh, better than Record Store Day?
No. Well, anyways, I'm a big fan of Bon Iver, which is a band slash...
Is that the bum-looking guy?
With the beard?
Yeah.
Yes.
That guy's bum-looking
Who
guy.
Sounds odd. He's an odd sound. Anyways, he just recently won a Grammy. For something. Anyway.
Probably music.
Maybe music. That's what the Grammys are. He will be at UC Davis tonight at some time, and I will be going with Trevor, executive producer, and my twin sister, who will be there.
We're making it that odd face. I don't.
Anyways, yeah. So we'll be going to that. So I'm gonna play a song by Bon Iver.
You hope he'll play this one while he's there?
He probably will. It's off his new album. It's pretty popular, but
gotta play the hits.
He has 2 albums, so there's not many hits to come from. There's yeah.
So he'll play everything.
He probably could play everything with it in the amount of time he has. Anyways, this is Perth off his new self-titled album Bon Iver, and it's quiet again in the beginning. But after this, we'll talk about a story and commercial break.
Man, Tex Show. Sorry, I was just getting confused about the schedule as Matt has failed to write it down yet again.
You're the one that. Yeah, true. That's pretty much my fault. That was Bon Iver with Perth, who I'll be seeing tonight at UC Davis. You can't buy tickets because they're all sold out.
Something I was thinking about a while. I was talking. I don't remember who I was talking to.
Nice intro. That's nice.
But okay, thanks for the compliment, Matt. Is that going to a concert? You know how people who always learn on the guitar, things like that. They'll play the song as much as they know, and then they'll stop and say, "That's all I know." I think that'd be hilarious to see on stage. Someone going up there playing a song, and they're playing it wonderfully, and then they just stop, and everyone's like, "What is this guy doing?" And he's like, "That's all I know." As he gets super close to the mic, and then it just ends. I don't know.
The artist and it's
not the artist, just someone, some random person, I guess. I don't know. Just a little thing I wanted to talk about. Anyways,
did you bring that up?
It was just a thought in my head. I saw a story in the news, and as I was going through the internet looking for stories that really caught my eye, it's titled "Scientist Uses Physics to Escape a $400 Traffic Ticket." Now, this was shown on the news, and I like it because if you don't know, I'm a physics major here. Yeah, thanks for finishing my sentence. I'm a physics major, and the idea that he used what he learned, the student used what he learned to escape a ticket was just interesting. And UC San Diego student Dmitry Kryokov, it's like a Kryokov, is that it? Well, we'll go with that, Kryokov, physics student, and he used his understanding of angular and linear motion. I'm not going to go too into details because that's boring, but angular and linear motion to argue to a judge that the police officer who issued the ticket to him was incorrect. He says, this quote, "My argument in the court went as follows, that what he saw, the officer, would be easily confused by the angle of speed of this hypothetical object that failed to stop at a stop sign, and therefore what he saw did not properly reflect reality, which was completely different. The cop saw what the cop saw was not really what happened. He saw him not stop, but he used I think he published this paper. I have the 4-page paper right here. He proved that the officer saw something, but that wasn't the truth, because a car went in front of him. It was 2-lane, and a car went in front of him and blocked the view temporarily. And
how could he notice that? How could he know that as the driver?
As the person?
Uh-huh.
Well, he knew that the car went by, and he knew the position of the officer. He wrote all the graphs on here, and he mathematically calculated out that with that car and his car stopping, the perceived time that that he stopped would be different from what the officer saw, because he's traveling in a straight line. The student is traveling in a straight line. However, when the officer sees him, he has to turn his head to see him. You know how when you see something going by, you turn your head. That's angular motion, based on the angle. But the student was doing it based on a straight line.
Right.
And those two things are different, respective from where they were standing, where they were, their position. The times were changed. And he proved that and got out of a $400 ticket. And I just think that's so cool. Using what he learned in school to escape a ticket.
Nerds.
Total nerds. I agree. This is very nerdy-ish. But made me very happy.
That's funny. Yeah, I saw the article online. I just didn't read it. But
I went as far as to read it and to print out the paper.
Oh, yeah, you're the physics major.
I am. I had to see it and see what he said.
In further news, breaking news, 90% of your body is microbes.
This is a fact that Matt just sprung on me, and I have no idea.
All right,
what
so
it means.
here's the idea. We'll say your body has 1 trillion cells.
Okay.
Okay.
That's a lot of cells.
Scientists say that in your body or on your body you have about 10 trillion microbes or germs or bacteria on your body or in your body. So that's 10 to 1 on your body itself.
Mm-hmm.
So percentage would basically go about 90% of your body is microbes.
90. I'm trying to understand 90%, because when I thought you meant strictly your body, we're 80% water or something like that.
I mean, all right, so we're sharing a mic now. Anyways, we'll put you on a scale, and it's not necessarily weight, but we'll say...
Well, for simplicity's sake.
Exactly. So here's your body. Boom, stick man.
All right, Matt's drawing me a
He's got 1 trillion cells.
Either on him or in his body somewhere.
His entire body is 1 trillion cells.
Mm-hmm.
As in it. All right, so that's hard to think about either. So you were born with, and you control 1 trillion cells.
Mm-hmm.
So from your skin to your stomach cells to
they're just everywhere.
Your brain cells, exactly.
Mm-hmm.
You have 100 trillion of those. So scientists say you have 10 trillion bacteria in addition to yourself, actually 1 trillion cells, So there's some bacteria within your stomach, within your intestines, within your mouth, on your skin.
I think I see where I was getting confused. When you say we have 1 trillion cells, that means that makes up our body.
Mm-hmm.
And then on top of that, we're covered in excess.
Exactly, yeah.
Okay, now I get what you're saying. Now
So that means there's 11 trillion cells on our body, and we're only one of those. So that makes about 90% more, probably a little more than 90%. Boom.
Now that's interesting.
Germs.
Germs.
And a lot of those actually help us out. So there's some in our small intestines that break down some other things.
I heard there's it said 2 pounds of that assists with the breakdown of food.
Mm-hmm.
It's fascinating. We have a symbiotic relationship with bacteria.
That's the exact word. Nice, nerd. I was watching that on the Science Channel.
Science Channel, where science is cool.
And
that's not their slogan.
That's not their... I don't know what their...
Did I say... I said slogo. I said that's not their slogan.
I don't know.
Slogan. My bad.
Anyways, we'll play one more song, go to commercial break, talk a bit, play another song, yada, yada, yada. This song I really love, Are You Mine from the Arctic Monkeys, which they'll release this special, another 7-inch 45, exclusive on Record Store Day. Enjoy. Yeah, hieroglyphics.
That was our commercial break. We are back.
Is that your Sean Connery text?
Huh?
Sound like you're Sean Connery.
I really sounded like Sean Connery there?
No, you didn't sound like him. You sound like you were trying to do your impersonation of Sean Connery.
My Sean Connery is way better than that. That was not my Sean Connery.
Good.
I suppose I was just making a funny voice. Anyway, I was just talking to Matt during the commercial break about I got my voter's package in the mail, and so did he. And Matt, he's 18 now. You'll be able to vote.
Yeah, the last election was the gubernatorial.
For the governor.
Yes, exactly.
It's hard to say. I was able to vote.
And I didn't turn, yeah, I couldn't. It was like a week later is when I actually turned 18. I wasn't allowed to. So yeah, I had to wait till this actual presidential election. Which is fine with me. Presidential is more important than Jerry Brown.
The governor. Yeah, I voted
I don't really know who I would have voted for in the gubernatorial race.
So you'll be able to vote in the California election and then the national election. So that's good for you. Happy.
That's all you want to talk about?
No, that's not all I wanted to talk about. We talk about video games on this show a lot, and
boom,
we've gone back and forth between Call of Duty and Battlefield. And then so when I saw this story online, I'm like, I have to talk about it.
Do you?
Titled, yes, I do. I have to. I'll die if I don't. That's a fact.
Whoa.
A real shooting range for Call of Duty fans. I'm like, well, that's just great. I love shooting. I love Call of Duty. I absolutely do. Machine Guns Vegas, a company in Las Vegas, allows you to go in there and shoot firearms.
And in Nevada, there's a plenty of legal weapons you can fire.
Yeah, and in California.
Compared to California.
Oh, yeah, California. Don't get me started. And they have, like, you can just say, hey, I want to shoot this gun, I want to shoot this gun. They have some prices. But they also have packages. And one of the packages they have is called COD, or Call of Duty. And for $170 per person, pretty expensive, but, you know, ammunition, these guns are expensive, you get 25 rounds with an M4, which is...
25 rounds?
25 rounds, yeah. Which...
Done.
If it's fully automatic. See, it doesn't say in the story, and
I wouldn't.
I didn't know if it was fully automatic. No, I wouldn't just waste it all.
Okay, I'm done. Next time.
25 rounds of the M4, which is one of the standard service rifles of our military. 20 rounds with an FN SCAR, which is a beautiful weapon.
Is probably Texas.
Used by the 75th Ranger Regiment. Now.
That's it?
Yeah.
Why just them?
I don't know. Maybe testing trials. I'm not sure. 25 rounds with an AK-47, 20 rounds with a Beretta M9, and 4 targets to shoot at. So those are all guns that are in the Call of Duty. And they have more packages like the Elite, offer more rounds. The Compound, even more rounds. And even going back 2 or 3 years, there's World at War, which was a previous Call of Duty title that took place during World War II. So they have those kind of packages. So I thought that was very interesting, getting to fire these. I
would actually probably prefer the World War II package.
Would you really?
Yeah.
See, I'm not sure the word is. It's not traditionalist. I like future guns, not really past ones. I like past ones too. They're historic. Mm-hmm. I want to try to eventually in my lifetime own a musket, hopefully used in the American Revolution.
Musket? One that was used in the actual Revolutionary War?
Yes. And a modern black powder rifle, as they're called. But typically, I like to go for more modern, more semi-automatic rifles. So I would stick to that. But World War II, yes, I would love to shoot that. I want to hope to own a Thompson. However, there's one thing.
Thompson submachine gun?
Yes.
Really?
You can buy them, but they're semi-auto. And see, that's the thing.
With the barrel?
It's not.
Or the long clip?
You can get both versions. The World War II version that just has
or
the
the
stick,
gangster barrel.
or the gangster one with the round
500
drum.
rounds or something.
And you have to go through a lot of paperwork and a lot of money.
Really?
And not in California to be able to own a fully automatic one. And
okay.
If it's Thompson, it has to be fully automatic. I won't cave on that. It's a Thompson.
You got to move to Utah.
Has to be fully automatic. Yes, I intend to move to Utah because they have more lax gun laws than in California.
And
then
a lot of laxatives.
A lot of laxatives, and then hopefully I will get those firearms. But yeah, I just plan to expand.
His arsenal.
My arsenal. Yes, I already have 2 guns in my collection, and I will be adding more.
Once you turn 21, how many pistols are you gonna buy?
You know, that's the thing. I'm not a pistol person. Not too much. I want to buy a 1911 because that's just one of the most beautiful handguns that I've ever seen.
Weird.
1911, and it has to be special.
It's getting steamy in this studio.
It is.
What?
I love my firearms.
Agree to that.
But I'm not a too much handgun enthusiast. More rifles. I like rifles, bolt actions, semi-autos, those kinds of things. Those are the kinds of guns more that I intend to own. But I will own a lot of varieties.
That's the mind of Tex you just went into.
You just scratched the surface there.
And this was the special Record Store Day episode of Matt and Tex Show. Last song we're going to get to, I Have to Go to Class. This last song is from Kimbra, who's releasing an EP vinyl exclusive for Record Store Day.
What's EP stand for again?
Extended play.
Yes, there you go. That's what.
And then LP is limited, I believe.
Limited play.
Or don't quote me on that. But
go to Wikipedia. You'll find out.
This song is called "Settle Down." Enjoy this. We'll see you next week. Hopefully, if Tex doesn't flake or I don't even know what could happen, but we'll see.
I'll be here.
Facebook.com/Matt and Tex.
Or Twitter.com/Matt and Tex. Wait, is it Matt and Tex or the Matt and Tex Show?
Just Matt and Tex.
Okay.
See you guys.